Hey sports fans, this is Straight from the Basement with Tommy Ommy. I'm a sports fan who always said, if I never played a sport professionally, then I want to talk about it. I'm born and raised in New York City. Played organized basketball for several well-known teams in the mid-'70s and the early '80s, such as the legendary Home Cold Rucker Tournament, Melbank, Stone Gym and Riverside Church, LaGuardia House, and my all-time favorite, Each One Teach One. Having sports in my life at an early age always kept me out of trouble. If I wasn't playing basketball, I was either playing football or baseball. Hey, I'm back. I'm back with the NFL 25-26 season part 2. Listen, let me give you my opinions and views on these NFC teams. We're going to start off with the NFC East. Yeah, them Dallas Cowboys. This is why I'm laughing. Because I haven't heard America's team in a while. Not sure if they still considered America's team. But for this season coming in, yeah, they talented. Yes, they talented. And you know Michael Parsons is pissed coming into this season. We're not even getting into that. That's for a whole new show. Listen, the O-line still has issues. The run-stop game still has issues. You think Jerry Jones all summer long will correct that, but they still got issues on the O-line. Run-stop defense was horrible last year. Well, look like they're coming back with the same shit. Plus, I give them a potential wild card spot. Not a definite wild card spot, a potential wild card spot. So I want to move on to my New York Giants. My Giants, we got veteran quarterbacks, y'all. Russell Jameson, yeah, we got veteran quarterbacks. We got a decent defense. Yeah, we got a rough schedule, though. I don't know if Russell can hold up. Talking about Russell Wilson. The O-line's supposed to be a little decent. The O-line will have to hold this old man up. Next in the going is Jameson. I don't know what my Giants was thinking, but I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone, and I'm going to say my New York Giants, as long as Wilson is protected and he's not injured, and we can finish the season with Wilson and Jameson intact. Listen, I got my Giants getting a wild card spot. Not a potential, a wild card spot at best. And I'll leave it like that. I want to move on to the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, Super Bowl champs. Super Bowl champs, still looking strong, still looking good in all positions. And it's really not too much to say other than I see them back in the championship or another Super Bowl appearance. I can move on. I want to move on to the Washington Commanders. Yeah, they shocked everybody last year. They looked good last year and looking even better coming into this season. Listen, I got them right now, to be honest. Potential going back to the championship or a surprise Super Bowl appearance. Yeah, that's how they looking coming into this season. And I'm going to leave it alone, and we're going to move on to the NFC West with those Arizona Cardinals. I can't even talk. I'm so damn hyped. Arizona Cardinals. Yes. As a team, yeah, they got stronger. Kyle Murray must stay healthy in order for them to have a chance. Little Kyle Murray must be healthy throughout the entire season. Listen, you got to know when to throw that shit on the sideline when you ain't got nothing, shorty. You can't keep getting popped. That's what I'm trying to say. I got them as a wild card, a definite wild card, or a definite playoff spot. Either one. But they in the playoffs. I got them in the playoffs. Want to move on to the Los Angeles Rams. Los Angeles Rams. Yeah, they got better. The O-line, they got little issues with the O-line. I got them definitely getting a wild card spot or a playoff spot. But I want to move on to those San Francisco 49ers. Yeah, who've been disappointing me the last 2-3 years. Yeah, they talented. Still talented. They still talented. O-line and the run D. Yeah, they got issues with that run stop defense. And they got issues with their O-line. But I got them as a playoff. I got them going to the playoffs, right? And I also, when getting into the playoff, I got them as the potential going into the divisional round. Yeah, you know, with they little issues they have, I still believe they talented enough to get a playoff spot and potentially win that first game. This is what I'm saying. So we want to move on to the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks, yes, O-line is a major issue for the Seahawks coming into this season. Sam Darnold, the new quarterback, no more Geno Smith. Listen, if you can get flashes from Sam from last year with those Vikings, and he can be protected, Sam Darnold may have another great regular season in 2 years in a row. Listen, he's from the New York Jets. And I mention that because we didn't see that shit, what we saw with Sam Darnold last year with those Vikings. And this is one of the reasons, another reason why I'm saying that Daniel Jones, he may do the damn thing like I stated coming in this season. No big market pressure. It's what I've been trying to say earlier with Daniel Jones. But where do I see the Seattle Seahawks? A potential wild card spot. Yes, we move on to the NFC North. NFC North, baby, with those Chicago Bears. They improved some. The team as a whole improved some. The O-line is better. The defense will represent like they always do. One thing about those Bears, they know how to get a defense, man. And the offense for the last several years has just been horrible. But the defense, they know how to keep the defense together. What I'm trying to say is, with those Bears, listen, with Ben Johnson, wild card spot, a potential wild card spot, and I'm going to leave it as that, as a potential wild card spot. So, let's move on to the Detroit Lions. The Lions, last year, oh man. Detroit Lions, the year before, oh man. Listen, Detroit fans, I could spend like 10 minutes on the Lions. Listen, this season coming into this season is what I want to say. As you can see, I'm still hyped. Detroit Lions got a rough schedule. I mean a rough schedule. I don't know. They got a rough schedule. New offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator, same coach, different coordinators on both sides of the ball. Don't know if that's going to hurt them or not. I don't know. We going to see. You know what I'm saying? But I got them as a potential championship appearance. I got them potential championship round. And I'm going to leave it like that because I could spend 10 minutes on the Detroit Lions. I like what they built, but I'll leave it alone. I want to move on to the Green Bay Packers. Young team, but really good. They're a young team. Again, really, really good. I got them getting a playoff spot, y'all. A playoff spot with a potential of winning that first game to go into the divisional round. Yeah, that young team, I like that young team. Telling you, the Green Bay Packers, watch them. Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, those Vikings. The pressure's on rookie quarterback J.J. McCarthy. J.J. McCarthy. Listen, J.J. got hurt first game. Remember that. Last season was over. He's back. He's ready. A lot of pressure on him, though. He's still considered a rookie. The offense is good. The D-line is real good. I got them potential wild card or a playoff spot. It's all about what JJ does. He got the weapons. He got it all on both sides of the ball. It's all about the rookie, J.J. McCarthy, y'all. Listen, I hope he stays healthy. I want to see the Vikings, you know what I'm saying, do very well this season. Yeah, I'm a old school purple people eaters. This is what I want to say for all you old heads. You guys know what I'm talking about. The purple people eaters. That defense from back in the days. Oh, my God. Let's move on to the NFC South. I'm talking about the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons, y'all. They improved as a team. They improved some. I'm going to leave it like that, right? A potential wild card spot. I want to move on to the Carolina Panthers. They still rebuilding, y'all. Under 500 when the season's over. That's you know what I'm saying? I don't want to shit on them, but they be under 500. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say gutter, but I think I might have to. Gutter. New Orleans Saints. Yeah, coming out of the gate with issues. Yeah, they coming out the gate with some issues. It's going to be a long, ugly season. I'll be out there. When I say me and the fellas, the Giant crew, my Giants is in New Orleans, October 5th. I'll be out there. Yeah, rooting for my New York Giants in New Orleans. Yes, and I'm going to leave it like that. New Orleans is an under 500 gutter team. That's how the season's going to end for them. And we're going to close it out with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, the Buccaneers still look strong, y'all. They still looking strong. I got them definitely getting a playoff spot, a potential divisional appearance. Yeah, Baker Shaker Mayfield. Yeah, he gonna do the damn thing. Well, coach. Listen. Let me tell you something. Football fans, listen to me. We gonna hope and we gonna pray. This is real talk. We gonna hope, and we gonna pray that for three things, I can't even talk. For three things we gonna hope and pray for. And the number one thing is this. We're going to hope that injuries throughout the football league is at an all-time low this season. Yes, we got players right now, as you listening to me, got hurt during preseason. This is big reasons why I don't even watch preseason, right? So we got players already hurt. We got some players hurt from last season still recouping. Can't start the opener. Yeah, we got a lot of that going on too. But what we hope and pray for is that overall, conference to conference, that not too many players get hurt this season. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two, we hope and we pray that entire positions, starting positions, are not injured to the point where they just done for the season. We hope that does not happen. We hope that the entire starting five for the O-line or the defensive line or all the starting receivers don't get hurt, and then we gotta start seeing the second string. No disrespect to the second string, but the second string players, it's not the first string players. They can't do what the first string does. And this is what makes football games so exciting. We want to see the first string. We want to see the elite receivers, the elite defensive linemen. We don't want them all going down like dominoes together. We just don't want that. And we definitely don't want the star player or the star players to be done for the season. Imagine if Patrick Mahomes or a PlayStation Lamar Jackson goes down week 2, and then they come back to us as fans and say they both is done for the season. We hope and pray that never happens. I hope and pray that never happens. But we know as fans, players is going to get hurt. We know that. And we know some teams is going to suffer, but we do not want the injuries to dictate the whole entire season for any team. We just don't want that as NFL fans. We just don't want that. But what we do want is this. We want to see a player get hit hard and nasty. We want to see that ass get cracked, but we also want to see that player who got his ass cracked to be able to get up, go to the sideline, come back in a few plays later, shake it off. This is what we want. This is what we love hearing. We love hearing shoulder pads colliding. We don't want to see the helmets colliding because we know Cat ain't getting up. He's done for the season. But we want to hear those shoulder pads going at it. We want to hear the hard and nasty. We want to see that. We want to hear it on the replay. Oh, my God. You guys don't know that shit brings my goat up when it comes to NFL football. We want to see all that. Listen, I'm going to enjoy this season, as you can see. This is my time of the year. We got baseball in full force. Everybody's trying to get the wild card playoff with baseball intact, right? September 28th, the last regular season game, right? NFL football just about to start, right? Listen, basketball in 2 more months. Come on, man. It's just the time of the year. I hope you'll enjoy the football season, because I know damn sure I am. That's for sure. Listen, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me in my basement. To all my viewers and to my listeners, please continue to check me out on my YouTube and subscribe. Check me out on my streaming platform, Spotify. Also, yes, I'm TikTok Live. I'm TikTok Live every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 p.m. trying to give you guys these smoking, entertaining hot topics in sports. Listen, we gonna be back on shortly. And listen, we got a lot going on for all my TikTok followers. Listen, I know I have not been on in a minute, but you guys know I'm reaching out to y'all on the daily doing other things. So, remember to check out the Even Flow Coffee Company, created to combine the interests of coffee lovers, fashion, and music. For more information or to make a purchase, visit evenflowcoffee.com. As I always say, sports is what keeps this world from going insane, either in a pandemic or no pandemic. Until next time, take care.